Can't get it right. Hold on, y'all. Actually, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, people. Why is this thing moving? Alright, there we go. Think. Okay, yeah, we good. Hey, good morning, Edward. How are you, baby? I'm gonna make a quick brunch. I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, I'm having a time today for some reason. Just back that up a little bit. There we go. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do some homemade pancakes and some bacon for my boys. I got my son here and my grandson. Oh, you need to come home. Oh, I hear you. I do. And I'm doing homemade pancakes today, and I don't do those that often. Start off with my flour. A little bit of sugar up in there. And y'all know me, I don't really measure too tough. I just, kind of eyeball it. I've been doing this stuff so long. It's just like, second nature. But if y'all want me to spell it out, no, I'm playing. No, it's like 1 1/3, maybe 1 1/2 cups of flour, a couple teaspoons of sugar, and a big heaping tablespoon of baking powder. Where's my whisk? There we go. That's what I need. And you're supposed to do your wet and your dry separate. But y'all know your girl, I take shortcuts. And it be just as good. Hey, Jason. Oh, no. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I know I've never broken an arm, but I've had some things broken. And that is no fun. I'm sorry. So I want 1 egg. The shells are optional. It's up to you if you like shells. Just kidding, y'all. And I like vanilla. I like my pancakes to almost be like a cake, And I did forget my salt when I did my dry ingredients. All right, and I need my milk. And I just do it till it gets to almost cake batter consistency. If y'all know what cake batter consistency is. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad I can make somebody feel better, y'all. You just made me feel better by saying that. I appreciate you, baby. I do. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I was going through it this morning. Bawling my eyes out. Just about life. Nothing in particular, Missing family members and just, y'all know how it gets. And to be, in all honesty, I suffer from depression. So, that's me all the time mostly. But, bam. Oh, you can't even see that. You see that? Okay, so we got our batter. I almost forgot. Look, I'm doing too much. Butter. Melted butter in the batter, y'all. See, that's why I said my mind is just all over the place. Matter of fact, if y'all see me doing something that I ain't supposed to do, shout it out. Okay. I don't want to over mix that. You ever have a pancake that was just like dense, didn't have no body to it, no nothing? That's what happens when you overdo it. And I got my great value bacon. Y'all know that's my thing. Ain't nothing wrong with saving a few bucks when you can, I'm going to try to fit all this bacon and do some pancakes at the same time. We're going to see. Y'all know I just bought this griddle and I keep praising it. We're going to see if it's really worth the hype. Yeah, y'all, I'm funny about I have to have my bacon laying all four corners down. I don't want those. You ever see people and their bacon is just like all over the place? I my OCD will not allow that. They gotta be laying all the way down. So that's it for that bacon. And I'll put a couple of pancakes on here. Make some room. And I'm not going to do any butter or anything. Well, I'm going to put butter on top when they're done, but I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Let those cook down, cook up, cook down. We're going to let them cook, period. And y'all, I have been wanting to try some real deal, 100% pure syrup, right? I went and bought this, paid like $9 for this mess. I don't know if y'all can tell. Can y'all see how watery that is? In comparison to, hold up. In comparison to this, look how nice and thick. You know what I think it is? I done got so used to this crap. I ain't gonna call it crap because I love this. This is like my fave. And like I said, I done spent all this in there, $10 on this, and I don't like this. It's watery. It's not as sweet. It may be better for you, but flavor-wise, So what I like to do is do a little mixture. We're going to do a little bit of each one. Saying, Edward, let's add some together. Oh, churros. You know, that's one thing I never made. I have never made. Oh, I wish you lived closer. I would give you some. In a heartbeat. I swear I would. That's one thing I don't mind doing is sharing food. I'm one of them people, I actually like it when somebody says, ooh, this is good, That's what I'm trying, that's what I'm striving for, So I want you to taste my food. Here, come get some. I'll share. But yeah, there's a couple little kids in my neighborhood, actually right on my street. And I don't think they eat very well at home, so I'm always feeding kids. You know, they see my grandkids out there with something. What you think I'm going to do? Say, no, I'm not. Nah, here, take out enough for everybody. All right, so it's time to flip these puppies. Oh, did y'all see that? Did y'all see what that fat lady just did? There we go. See, that's what I like about these griddles. You make a mistake, and it fixes it for you. Just like that, yeah. Churros is the best cinnamon thing. You know what? Yeah. And I know what? Cinnamon is one of my absolute, cinnamon and chocolate, my two favorite flavors in the whole entire world. Yeah. I could live on cinnamon and chocolate crap for my whole entire, the rest of my days. You know what I'm not big on? I don't like lemon flavored desserts. I do not like lemon flavored anything. Lemon and watermelon. Now, I love natural watermelon, but I don't like watermelon flavored anything. Cinnamon party. Yeah, baby, let's go. I'll have a cinnamon party. And you know what? Kids. I know a lot of kids love cinnamon. My grandbaby sure do. And I didn't put cinnamon in the pancakes today, and I don't know why I didn't. Like I said, I was just in one of those moods, just trying to get this over with. But now that I'm on here with my fam, I'm actually feeling better, y'all. I told y'all this is like therapy for me. Y'all think I'm playing. This is one of the things that turns me off to bacon. When it has all this little crud on it, you can't tell what the hell that is coming off of there. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. And I think I just turned that piece. I did. Okie dokie. Oh, real quick before I forget, did y'all know that Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away? Theo passed away, y'all. He drowned. What? Yes, that broke my heart. My son told me this morning, and I had to go check. I run right to Google. Google and YouTube got all the juice. But yes, it's so sad. That was like my favorite character. And yeah, y'all, like I said, I've just been bawling all morning. Not because of Theo, but, that just added to it for me. Everybody's leaving me. My Theo, everybody. But yes, y'all, and he was young. I know he had to only be like maybe a couple years older than me. I'm 52. He had to be like maybe 56 or something. 55, I don't know. But way too young to be gone already. And like I said, the way he drowned while he was on vacation. What? My son, with his conspiracy theories, he was up here thinking, somebody did something to the man. You never know though. With all this mess, P. Diddy made us think that, you never know. That man was capable of anything. And that's another one. What's going on with him? I think he's getting ready to get out, y'all. They getting ready to let P. Diddy out so he can start partying and doing his shenanigans all over again. You know what, though? I bet you there's going to be a lot of folks that steer clear of him now. It ain't going to be so easy for him to get folks on his record label now. They going to be scared. Shame it wasn't. You know what? I hear you. Hey, Mr. Junkie. I feel weird saying that. Oh, he was only 54. Thank you, Rhonda. Hey, beautiful. What's up, my sister? I'm just doing some brunch for my boys. My son and my grandson are here this morning, this afternoon. So we just doing some stuff for the boys. And these pancakes are ready to come up off. And look at that. Ain't nothing like homemade pancakes, you know? And y'all see how quick that was to put those together, right? Ain't what was hard about that. Absolutely nothing. But, alright, let's do a few more. What I do with my spray. Let me get this. I don't like no stragglers. Get all that mess off of there. But y'all see how nice those pancakes came off on this griddle. Like I said, I'm glad I made this purchase. One of the best ones yet. This time I'm going to see if I can fit 4 on here and finish this off. And I think I can, y'all. See, last time I was rushing. Okay. Guess what? I don't even have enough for 4. I'm going to just... we'll do another real teeny weeny one up here in the corner. How about that? That'll be Grandma's pancake. Mama's pancake. It said Michael Jordan died. He died on June since my birthday. Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan did not die, did he? Y'all, quit playing with me. Multitask. You know it. Stevie Steve! There he is. That's my baby. What's up, Steve? I missed you. Been missing you, brother. Yes, y'all. We got real deal fam on here. And speaking of fam, if y'all not already subscribed, hit that button. And hang out with us in the mornings, afternoons, whenever. We always on here. Steve, we were just talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. I don't know if you know who that is. That's Theo from the Cosby Show. Yeah, he died. What did I say? He drowned. I forget where they said he was, in like Costa Rica or something, on vacation. Oh man, Michael Jordan is 62 and fine. I know that's right. Oh, Kobe Bryant. I was getting ready to say, I know Michael Jordan did not pass away. I did not. That would have been all over my YouTube. It's okay. Thank you, though. But, yeah, Kobe, that was sad. That was really sad. I cried for like a whole week after that. Just when I saw his family, his daughters and all. That was so sad. Yeah, that was not... That was really, really sad. Ow. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more pieces of bacon up on here while I can. So that's the first plate. That's somebody, either son or grandson. And like I said, y'all, homemade pancakes. Look, I done got some bacon on my pancake. Ain't nothing like them. And it takes the same amount of time. You know, you got to do a little bit of measuring. But like I said, the extra minute to measure. And you get real deal, you know. Come on. Come on, people. Okay, so last few pieces. Come here. That's hot. Y'all know I got the granny fingers though, so you know. It's only gonna burn before a hot minute. I used to look at my grandma. She'd be turning pork chops and everything with her hands, with her fingers. I'd be like, what? How did she do that? Now that you won't see me do. Oh no, my beautiful pancake. We can bounce those back. Hold on. Give me a sec. We're going to bounce them puppies right back. Alright, let those go for another minute. You know what, Steve? I was just talking about this griddle. I said, I don't want to speak too soon, but this right here is the best one I've had so far. The absolute, and it's a Presto, so y'all know it costs a couple dollars. Not, you know, it wasn't super expensive. But it was more than, you know, probably the average. But like I said, it was definitely worth it. I am loving my little griddle. And I am not having any of this bacon. This is all for the family. I told y'all my blood pressure won't let me. And y'all see all that good bacon drippings. Y'all know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to save that and put that in a pot with some beans. Got my baby. What you doing, Turkey? Nothing. Fried chicken. Oh, yeah. Yes, everybody say hello to Stevie Steve. Stevie Steve is in the building. Steve has to be the nicest guy on earth. What you think, Steve? Yeah? The nicest guy on the planet. And I couldn't tell y'all what Steve looked like if he stood right here in my face right now. I've never seen Steve, but I feel like I've known him my whole entire life. Oh. Yes, y'all. I told y'all we like family on here. Y'all think I be playing. And don't let somebody get sick or something. Ooh, I got a fly. Let him go out. Get out of my food. Steve has your pet animal. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, real quick, this is kind of off topic. You have a pet owl and it's gray horn. Oh, really? What? I used to be, when I was like a teenager, I was fascinated with owls. I used to draw them all the time. Owls and elephants. What's that say about me? Like, owls and elephants. Yeah, I have no clue what that says about me, but I used to like them. You know how most girls like unicorns and, you know, the cutesy stuff, flowers and all that. Owls and elephants was my thing. I just sound like my griddle is not griddling anymore. I guess it turns itself to, yeah, it's still griddling. It's still doing its thing. It's just gotten real quiet. I love this griddle. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to start doing segments. You know, like a whole week full of nothing but griddle food. All the stuff you can do with this amazing thing here. And I got a ton of stuff I can do with this griddle. Well, y'all see me. I cook on my griddles all the time when I got one. Thank you, Stevie Steve. That's my baby. All right, are these about ready? I wish I would have let them brown a little more on that top. Y'all know I don't like light skin. Look, light as I am. I like light skin. Light skin, nothing. I don't like no light skin pancakes. I don't want no light skin meat. Damn sure no light skin meat. My meat has to be well done. Alright, y'all, so last but not least, we got to finish off these last few. Ooh, look at all those bacon drippings. I can't wait to dump those off and save those puppies. Hey! Exactly, Jason, you said it. I've tried green pancakes. Oh, okay. You know what? I did pink pancakes on here for my babies one time. I put powdered sugar in the pancakes, a little bit of pink in there. And, you know, instead of syrup, I did the icing. Oh, man, they loved it. They loved it. You got to be creative when it comes to the kids. Especially mine. Like, my grandbabies are so... I can't even say especially mine. Most of the kids nowadays are smarter than we are. You know, they play dumb, but them kids, man, kids nowadays are different. Like, they know stuff that we had no clue about. And y'all know what I'm talking about, like sex and all that, and some of the lyrics to the songs. What? And I know I just switched the whole... I went from one thing all the way to another thing. Y'all, I told y'all, my mind is all over the place right now. Oh, thank you, Mr. Junkie. Hope to see you again. Make sure you subscribe so you can get on here when we get on live. You can come on. Oh, bye, Edward. Thank you, baby. Oh, my family. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know. And like I said, I was having a horrible morning until I get on here. I swear. I wish I had a bigger kitchen and more stuff, you know, better stuff to cook with. I would, man, this is my thing. You know, I love doing this. I love doing this. Like I said, I just wish I had, you know, my circumstances were better, then I'd love it even more. You know? But if I had all the stuff to cook with and the delicious ingredients and, you know, that's why I need y'all to get on here, like the videos, you know, watch the videos, like the videos, so we can come up, y'all, and get us a new kitchen. Thanksgiving, Father's Day, Mother's Day, and Valentine's Day, pink pancakes. You know, that's a good idea, especially Mother's Day. That is a good idea, Mother's Day and Valentine's Day. That is a good idea. And I didn't even think of that for... You know what I did think of? Heart pancakes. Yeah. I gotta get some different molds and stuff. Why is this bacon taking so damn long? Look, everything else is done. And I got 3 little strips that will not freaking cook. Come on, griddle. Do the damn thing. I can't wait to show y'all this syrup. Matter of fact, while that's cooking, let me see, where is my plate? I got, look, I said I don't like no light skin pancakes. I'm sorry, son. We're going to have to switch. Y'all, don't tell him. Alright, he can have those. There's my brown skin pancakes, y'all. That's how I like it. Just like that there. And I told y'all I'm not doing any bacon, so. But I want y'all to see this. can't open it. What the hell? Hold on. Y'all, it's already been open. Like, fuck. Sorry, I need to cuss. Alright, hold on, y'all. I really can't open this fucking. Oh, sorry, I keep cussing. Y'all, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if my son can open this. Hold on. Wait. He did it so easy, y'all. He made me feel like the weakest thing in the world. All right, so here we have the real deal. This is the real stuff, right? Now watch how thin. Look at this. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Look how thin that is. Then we got this, the cheap stuff. Like I said, I paid like $10 for that Czar Jack. Hungry Jack. Now watch Hungry Jack. Look at that there. Look at Hungry Jack. Yeah. I will never again pay $10 for some water when I can pay $3 for something that I actually like. And the bacon's done. And I know I said I wasn't going to do no bacon. Guess what, y'all? I'm going to do one. Okay? Just one, and I'll put that on the boys' plates. So there we have it, y'all. Brunch for my boys. And I thank y'all. Thank you, Jason and Stevie Steve and everybody who was on here joining me. Oh, I wish you could too. Like I said, if I had more, I'd be giving all this away. Swear, I'd be cooking for my neighborhood. But y'all, I'm out of here. I thank y'all for joining me. I will be back for dinner. And I'm doing something with some chicken breast. I'm not sure yet. But I'll be back, y'all. Stay blessed. Thank you, Steve.